everybody, Kartik Subramaniam over at ADHI Schools. Welcome to your real estate tip of the week. Now this week's tip of the week is a term called safety clause, or also called a protection period in the listing agreement. Now essentially how the safety clause works is, typically with your listing contract, you'll have a, let's say, 6-month listing term. What may happen around the time that listing is going to expire is that I might, as your agent, find a buyer. Now remember, in my story, my listing is going to expire in a couple of days. I might have a buyer that comes in today and says, I love it, but I can't write an offer on this for another week. They don't have the money right now, but they might have it in a week. Now, I'm going to freak out a little bit because my listing is going to expire in a couple of days. The safety clause says for some number of days, even after the listing expires. Now, how many days? I don't know. It's whatever you put in the contract. Let's say it's 30 days. The safety clause says even after the listing expires, for the next, let's say, 30 days, if someone shows up to buy that property during that safety clause period that had seen the property during the listing contract, you still may have to pay me if that person buys the property during that safety clause period. So again, I take a listing for, let's say, 6 months. I have a 30-day safety clause. Now, even after that listing expires, if someone shows up in the next 30 days that I showed the property to during the last 6 months, and you sell it to them, you still owe me a commission. So the safety clause is a protection period for the agent. This is why it's really important as an agent to keep accurate records of things. Who did you show the property to? When did you show the property to them? That way, if you do need to invoke the safety clause provision, you're set up appropriately. This isn't for all buyers. It's only for those buyers that were shown the property during the time the listing was in force. So again, the safety clause is not a blanket protection for all buyers. It's only for those buyers that were shown the property and were on a list submitted to the seller around the time the listing expired.